quarterbacks dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it rip. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Tucker. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down. LSU has moved into the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The ball is caught. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
It's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll run it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up.
Here we go.
And he's got it again. First out and more. He's still running. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal.
Music note. Music note. Ready.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Gets loose. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab him.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is. And even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a fourth and goal.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is intercepted. He could go. The 10. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Receiver in motion now. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try the option play here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tries to get it to the running back. Looks left and finds his target there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Give it to the back again. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and then he'll do it for the first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of...